at the tides, fighting for our rights, and the all red, white, and blue. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. All of us are counting on you and the power you possess, putting all your might on the side of right and our courage to the test. Wonder Woman, get enough Amanda, Wonder Woman, here to fight the force of evil, and your chance won't be denied. Woman of the hour, with her superpower, we're so glad you're on our side. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, you're Wonder Woman.
Any idea what this one's about, Joe?
Ours is not the reason why.
Ours but to answer when called.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, sir.
This is the final transmission of Naval Lieutenant Commander Mansfield while flying over Quadrant 4.
Mayday, mayday, tower, instruments, vibrations, terrific heat, I'm out of control, I don't know, help, hey!
Quadrant 4, that's in the Bermuda Triangle.
Of which Lieutenant Commander Mansfield is now another statistic. You all know the area's reputation for strange phenomena, the Devil's Triangle. We now feel, however, that recent incidents were deliberately created to enhance its mystique for the express purpose of stopping our Operation Sea Harvest.
Stop a pilot program for farming the sea?
Subterfuge to cover the establishment of an advanced type of nuclear breeder test station here. Longitude 3022 degrees, latitude 6447 degrees, where there are no inhabited islands in case of a mishap.
Diana, something troubling you?
It's an awesome thought. Something could go wrong.
But necessary, sir, if we're to maintain our country's defense.
Well said, Atkinson. Our sources are now convinced that the test facility is in danger of being sabotaged by this man.
Raymond Manta. As dangerous as the Manta Ray.
No stranger to the intelligence sector.
Right, sir. The head of ICO, International Confederation of the Power Elite.
We suspect he's behind the trouble in the triangle.
We'll get on it at once, sir.
Carry on.
We're gonna need a cover, Joe.
How about a couple of rich swingers? Jet setters on vacation. Crazy rich. Steve, you're checked out on those small jet jobs, are you not?
Sure.
Good. Well, we're going to have to get you outfitted, and especially you, Diana. Oh, Diana, I certainly didn't mean to imply that you weren't a swinger. Well, I mean that you won't have to do you don't have to do anything, Diana. Now, we all know that you're a girl of proper values.
Joe, this is not the first time we've gone undercover.
Of course, I'm going to need receipts for accounting from you, Steve.
Have I ever failed accounting?
No. But according to your record, you're wanting in math. You got a C- in high school algebra.
It was a C. Hey. Come on now, what's the problem? I know when something's bothering you.
Well, it's just that any kind of nuclear testing facility is dangerous.
That's why they're putting it way out in the middle of nowhere, away from people. It'll be all right.
Right.
12 noon sharp, okay?
12 noon sharp.
wanted to speak with me, Diana?
Yes, Mother. I have to speak with you. I'm being sent on a mission to arrest an international criminal named Raymond Manta.
That's part of your duty, isn't it? And you have the power of Wonder Woman to accomplish it?
Yes, but he's operating within the Bermuda Triangle. And if we stop him, America will build a nuclear experimental facility only a few miles from Paradise Island. They feel it's the perfect place because there's no one there to hurt.
Of course. They don't know of us.
And if there was an accident, then Paradise Island would be destroyed.
You went out into the outer world to help protect it and joined the agency as the best means to accomplish that end.
Yes.
You swore an allegiance to your new friends.
Yes.
You cannot go back on your pledge. It would be unworthy of you. Amazons have lived on Paradise Island for thousands of years at one with the land and the universe. And now my daughter's faced with a choice to betray her word, which would destroy her, or to do what she must, which could destroy us.
No one's wiser than you, Mother. There must be a way.
Alas, my wisdom does not extend to worldly dilemmas. In times of trouble, I can only turn to Amazonian philosophy. When you see the heart of darkness, you will begin to perceive the light.
I'm not sure that I understand.
In time, all will be clear to you.
Well, we're into the triangle now, Diana.
I always find it so beautiful. The sea, the islands.
If we were anybody else, we'd probably be getting a little edgy right about now, waiting for some strange phenomenon to happen. As a matter of fact, I lost a couple of days here myself not long ago. Manta does his work well. It seems incredible.
That one man could really do it? Create enough incidents to make people afraid of the whole area?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what we'll find out.
Yes, this just came in, sir. I know these two. A private plane. Locate this jet at once. Intruders. But welcome intruders. IADC, Inter-Amateur Defense Command.
I went over Manta's dossier again. There's no limit to what he can do. His organization includes some of the most powerful men in the world. They're international pirates, creating a war, sinking a country's economy, and getting fatter for every disaster. Wherever you have human misery, you can find Manta's hand.
I wonder how long he's been operating in the triangle. You know, years ago, my father crash-landed somewhere around here.
Oh?
Yeah. If Manta was behind that, maybe I'll get a chance to even the score.
Target approaching, sir.
Well, what are you waiting for? Add another mystery to the Bermuda Triangle. Use the lighthouse to bring them down.
Yes, sir.
Steve, what is it?
I don't know. Seem to be losing control.
There's nothing in sight.
Trevor to Atkinson. Trevor to Atkinson.
Come in, Washington. Go ahead, Dave.
Joe, I'm over quadrant 4. I'm having some trouble. I'm losing control. Can you hear that noise?
That's the same sound we heard over Mansfield's transmission.
What is it?
Diana, Joe, I don't know. The sky is clear, there's no wind velocity, but we're experiencing extraordinary turbulence.
There's not supposed to be any weather at all.
Could it be Ico?
Can you say anything?
Negative.
But it's starting to get very hot in here.
More power. Devil's Triangle, huh? Oh, Atkinson, I just wish you were on that jet, too.
That's it. We've lost all power. The heat is unbearable.
It's some invisible something, Joe. A ray. Something. We better bail out, Steve.
Trevor, Diana,
Come in. Come in.
Mayday, mayday. We're bailing out.
Bail out. Steve, Diana, can you read me? Come in. I want a secured line immediately. Top secret, high priority. Yes, he went to Camp David this morning.
Steve? Steve?
Diana. Diana, you okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm all right. Thank goodness you got me out of that tree.
What tree?
That tree.
You're kidding.
Uh-uh.
I must have done that out of reflex and then passed out myself. How'd I do that?
I don't know, but 3 cheers for your reflexes.
Oh, probably the only lucky thing that ever happened in the Devil's Triangle.
Yeah, well, I think that we better get rid of these parachutes just in case.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, come on, soup's on.
Not yet.
Now, catch 'em. You're supposed to cook 'em. That's the deal.
I know, but the parachute string and your penknife aren't exactly a seamstress's delight. There. The jungle look.
Hey, not bad.
Steve, what kind of a weapon do you think could send us out of control like that?
It's not much of a trick to knock out jet engines with micro sound waves, but I've never seen or heard of equipment that powerful.
A weapon like that, out here. The agency's got to know.
Out where? We went off course when the vibrations hit us. Where we are now is anybody's guess. They never find out about that weapon from us.
Could be here for the duration.
Yeah. The bad part is that with us disappearing like that, the government may decide to forget about putting that nuclear plant in the triangle altogether. Hey, come on, let's go. I'm famished.
Wait a minute. Your country's armament supremacy is threatened by an international criminal, and you're hungry.
We gotta eat.
My thinking exactly. I'm starving.
Come on, let's go. Grab my shirt. Ico.
We've landed right in the lion's den. found our parachutes. Well, now that they know we're here, we may as well know where they are.
Come on. Radio, radar, get a load of that.
Manta goes first class.
I'd like to sit up on that ridge with a few mortar rounds. I'd give him first class.
Well, I'd settle for getting out of here and letting Atkinson send a destroyer. Steve, that Radio Shack. Any way of getting a message out?
What message? Come and get us? We don't even know where we are for sure.
Well, maybe you could tie down the key. That'd send out a constant signal. Maybe our people would pick it up.
It's a good idea. Maybe I can do something with the wires.
Okay. I'll go scout the beach. There's got to be a boat around, right?
All right, be careful.
Okay.
There. That'll send out a constant signal. I hope will think the key is dead. Should be a long time before they discover otherwise.
By which time we'll be long gone. Steve, I located a boat. Our ticket out of here.
All right. It's Mansfield.
The young Navy pilot from the transmission we heard. Steve, he's alive.
Keep him walking. He must exercise.
They're treating him like an animal.
Poor guy's just a shell.
We can't leave him here. We can't. Steve. How do I look?
Oh, boy. It's not going to be easy. At least I'm a major. We've got a little rank. Let's go.
Sergeant? My Jeep ready?
Beg your pardon, sir?
My Jeep. Supposed to be ready at 1900 hours. It is now 1900 hours. Major Smith, I have my own driver. Anything wrong, Sergeant?
No, sir. I mean, I wasn't informed.
Don't tell me you weren't informed. Manda made that call himself.
Maybe he talked to Harris. It's not on the schedule. Your name again, sir?
You're not supposed to know me. International security interrogations.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm taking the prisoner Mansfield into the jungle for questioning. Far into the jungle. Got the picture?
Yes, sir.
Manda told me you were one of his most trusted men. There are those among us who are counterproductive. Follow? After I deal with Mansfield, it's going to be my job to determine who those men are. Can I count on your support?
Yes, sir.
Take that. I'll need a report on every man in your section. I'm going to ready by 0600 tomorrow morning. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, why are you staring at my driver?
It's just... He's got a funny build on him, sir.
That happens to be the regimental karate champion. I wouldn't say that to his face. Carry on. You men are dismissed. I'll take over from here. Don't be afraid. We're friends. I want you to get in the Jeep.
Lieutenant Commander Mansfield Robert, U.S. 9740.
Sergeant! Hit it! Yumi, let's go. Jump in those jeeps, let's follow after them. Step on it.
You're not going to believe this.
Get moving, will you?
We're out of gas.
That's not funny, Diana.
Good evening, Joe.
Sir, you received my message about Diana and Steve missing in action.
Yes, I was deeply saddened, and it's a great loss to the agency.
I now have reason to believe they're still alive.
Alive? Explain.
We're receiving a constant signal from the area in the Bermuda Triangle near where they bailed out.
But you can't be certain it's Steve and Diana.
No, I'm not, sir. Not really. But there's a chance. It's a radio signal, where no radio signal should be, from an island we thought unpopulated.
Meaning a covert operation. Meaning...
I cope. That would be a good guess, sir. Now, if Prince and Trevor landed on that island, it's possible they found a way to turn Manta's resources against him.
I gather you want to organize a search party.
A search force, sir. The destroyer Jefferson is on maneuvers in that area. I'd like to cut orders that will send her right into Manta's lap. And, sir, I request permission to lead the operation.
Your project has a go, Atkinson, top priority. But I'm afraid you'll have to stay. Sorry, Joe.
Well, sir, if Diana and Steve are there, we'll get them out.
NASA should be so well equipped. Electronic schematics. I wonder what kind of weapon he's dreamed up now.
I call her the Stingray. It's a computerized underwater weapon capable of enormous destructive power, and it cannot be stopped. It's a minor achievement of mine.
Well, we've encountered some of your major and even more destructive ones.
Name, rank, and serial number.
Oh, we're not going to be so formal now, are we, Trevor?
You know me?
Yes. And is Diana Prince your associate? Oh, I know a great deal about the Interagency Defense Command. Tell me, that old warhorse, Atkinson, he's still with the organization, isn't he? Don't bother to lie. I heard his voice before I pulled the plug on you. And when are they going to turn him out to pasture?
Joe Atkinson will be around long after you're in the federal pen or a padded cell, Manta.
You know, about 1 week ago, he had that same naive American arrogance. All right, let's put our cards on the table. I know a great deal about you, and you know a great deal about me.
We know you sabotaged Operation Sea Harvest.
Yes, the triangle's mine. Oh, I traded on its reputation and added a few tricks of my own. I need a base of operations.
You and everyone else who ever wanted to rule the world.
Rule the world?
Yes.
The world is perfect for my needs just as it is. I couldn't improve it. Countries talk of international goodwill and then conspire against each other. Me, I'm just a simple profiteer. I go to one country and I say, look, your neighbor's got a gun. And I sell him a cannon. And then I go to the first country.
And you say, your neighbors have a cannon, and you sell them a bomb.
Yes. Isn't it glorious? And then after they blow each other half out of existence, I sell them food. For famine always follows war, and medicine. For disease always follows famine. War, pestilence, famine, and disease. No, the world is perfect just as it is. I wouldn't change a hair. I love it.
You're a madman.
Thank you. All great men are called something like that.
Why the lecture in political science?
Good question. Why should I convince you of anything? Why don't I just gain whatever information I can get from you, as I will from Mansfield? Because I need you, that's why. The IADC is the greatest single obstacle to my continuing success. Now, I know a great deal about your agency, as you can tell, but there's nothing like first-hand information.
You're talking about betraying our country.
Your people are playing cops and robbers with me. Might be profitable to find out where the cops are, huh? Profitable for us both.
Manta, there's a lady present, or I would tell you precisely what you can do with your proposition.
Let me tell him.
Unidentified vessel heading into Triangle, sir.
That, of course, would be Atkinson. So predictable in his own way, sending a man of war. How charming. Activate the Stingray.
Yes, sir. Estimated time of intercept? 0630 hours, sir.
Tomorrow morning. How fitting. You have until then to reconsider my offer. Oh, and don't think the United States Navy is going to bail you out. Stingray is an electronic wunderkind and has a kill capacity by air or sea. Sleep tight.
And after the Navy, there'll be another force. And another. America will never bow down to you.
Get them out of here.
You wait for him to fall asleep and you have a long gray beard.
Yeah, well, it was a thought. I'm open to better suggestions.
Well, yes, I told you before.
Oh, come on, it'll never work. It's so old.
Well, we don't exactly have a choice, do we?
Okay, whose turn is it?
Well, I think a woman might be more convincing.
All right, let's go. Look, take it easy. We'll be all right. Don't worry. We'll get out of this thing.
I can't stand it anymore.
Come on, now, get a hold of yourself, Diana.
No, I don't care.
Don't do it.
He's got us. He'll kill us. I'll do whatever he wants. Take me to Manta.
What's the matter with you?
Take me to him.
You can't
I'll
break.
talk.
You
I'll
can't
do
tell him
whatever.
what he wants to know.
Let's go. I'll talk. I'll say whatever he wants. I'll tell him everything.
What's the matter with you? Think what you're doing.
No! I want to live.
Harry? I told you it wouldn't work, didn't I tell you?
Wonderful man. Wonderful man.
Limpid mind.
What blazes? Fire! Fire! Diana!
sir.
Out with it.
There was a woman at the dock. She was dressed up in some sort of costume, and so we fired. But she caught the bullets or deflected them or something.
Describe this costume.
It was red, white, and blue with stars and some sort of golden belt around her waist.
Go on, go on.
And she came toward us, and we were afraid. Please, sir.
Stop. It was Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
Yes, I thought she was a legend or a fantasy, what have you. But it doesn't make any difference who or what she is. Whatever her plan, she'll never arrive in time. That Stingray is going to rendezvous with the Destroyer at any time now. So she'll be too late to save them, won't she? Far too late. The Bermuda Triangle myth will be perpetuated once more. Oh, Trevor, come. Good morning. Wouldn't want you to miss the show.
Where's Diana? What have you done with her?
6,000 yards, sir.
This may not be Mandalay, but the dawn will come up like thunder nonetheless.
I asked you a question.
Activate the nuclear warhead.
Yes, sir.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream.
Nero fiddled, you sing.
Yes, but Nero's world was a single city, while mine, well, you just can't learn to think big, Trevor.
4,500 yards, sir.
Bored, Trevor? Accelerate the Stingray.
Yes, sir.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations. Sonar reports unidentified enemy submarine approaching.
Ready to join a winning team, Trevor? That's so stupid. You've joined the losing team. And the penalty, I assure you, will be most unpleasant. Watch the finale.
It's Wonder Woman.
That's impossible! Impossible!
It's possible.
All gun crews remain on battle stations.
You men, set up defenses. Hold out for as long as you can, then fall back to the boats and head for base 2. I'll meet you there.
The fight's over, Manta.
Oh, you think it's over. I'm not finished yet.
Look, I'm not going to debate with you. You're only prolonging the agony, but have it your way. All I want from you now is to know whether Diana is alive or dead.
That's of no consequence to me. Because 1 hour from now, she will be where all your people will be, and all my people, too. Blown to kingdom come.
What are you talking about?
See for yourself.
Those switches. You've rigged the building to self-destruct.
Building? This whole island. Your men will land and my men will keep them busy until 1 hour from now.
Oh, Manta, if it were anybody else, I'd be surprised, even stunned. But you're running true to form.
Do you think I'd let this, the product of my genius, fall into enemy hands? Now, you may have won this battle, and it may take me years to rebuild again someplace else. But it'll cost your people. Cost them dearly. Now move.
Where?
To a secret cove where I keep a little boat. And then we'll take a little sail off to an island where we can watch the big boom. And in case I encounter resistance along the way, you will do very nicely for a hostage. Thank you very much.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, yes, you are. Because as long as you're alive, you think you'll have a chance to overpower me and save that girl. But dead, you can do nothing. After you. After you.
Drive. First of all, you're going to take me to Diana. And then it's...
This is the captain speaking. All boarding parties prepare to disembark upon reaching Icove Harbor.
Step on it. I won't hesitate to use this. As a matter of fact, I'd rather enjoy it.
Wonder Woman, how did you know? Well, Steve, I just followed my mother's advice. She said when you see the heart of darkness, you will then perceive the light.
I don't quite follow.
Call it intuition.
Well, that's good enough for me. Wonder Woman, ask him what he did with Diana.
Oh, she's all right, Steve. I found her back on the trail just before I saw you and Manta.
Well, that's good news. Now for the bad. Manta's got this island rigged to blow up. It's going to self-destruct in less than 35 minutes.
How do we stop it?
It's a doomsday device. There's nothing I can do.
It gives us less than a half hour to get Diana, free Commander Mansfield, convince Manta's men to give up, and hope the U.S. Navy gets here in time to evacuate us.
You'll never make it.
All right, men, move out. First squad, secure the beach area. Second and third squads, move inland. On the double!
Congratulations on your escape. This is a replay of the explosion you witnessed from the deck of the destroyer Jefferson. Because of the resulting fissures in the ocean floor, we've been forced to abandon our experimental program in the Bermuda Triangle. Aside from that, it was an excellent job all around.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We had a little help from Wonder Woman.
As we say down home, you can't beat her with a switch.
I'll go along with that, sir.
Well, I just wanted to welcome you all back home.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm delighted to inform you that Lieutenant Commander Mansfield is in the hospital and doing fine, and that Manta is in jail where he belongs.
Good.
I would have led the operation, but he wouldn't let me.
There were times when we really needed you, Joe.
Well, I was with you in spirit, you know that.
More than that, you sent the Navy.
Hey, it was your plan.
Oh, that's right. It was. You know, I sure wish I could find a way to send Wonder Woman on some of these assignments.
Don't worry about it, Joe. I'm sure you'll find a way. I'm sure Wonder Woman will find a way.
Wonder Woman! Here to fight the force of evil, and your chance won't be denied. Woman of the hour, with your superpower, we're so glad you're on our side. Wonder Woman!